Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
And we bless the Lord for his goodness, his mercies, and his loving kindnesses of our lives. We are here this morning to precisely profile some level of clarity to the recent statement by the IMF, and one that is trending right now. But a lot of personalities might have this set on the edge and might not critically understand what they mean by cash transfer. In other words, complete cash transfer. All right. Having said that, this is Princess It, and you know that we deal with grant matters and cryptocurrencies and other financial stuff that could earn you stability in life. So if you are yet to subscribe, please do so right now so that we can move together along, as we know that we are near the disbursement, and the disbursement we would have by God's special grace. All right, having said that, it has been observed that many Nigerians may not fully grasp or comprehend that nuanced implications of the statement made by the International Monetary Fund, beg your pardon, the IMF leader, regarding that phrase, complete cash transfer. You know, just within 2 or 3 days ago, it was said that the government of Nigeria is being pressured by the IMF to do the complete cash transfer because of the impoverished Nigerians who are living below their standard. And the more they delay that, the more poverty bites harder into their subconsciousness and everything they represent. So we're here to really expand on that statement, know what it means, know why they are saying that. All right. So the phrase, though seemingly straightforward to certain other persons, but it carries more significant weight in the context of Nigeria's financial commitments and international economic oversight. Now, according to reports, a substantial portion of the allocated funds has already been transferred to the designated account. And this actually signals that there is progress in the process. However, the federal government of Nigeria and the central bank have yet to fulfill their final obligations of disbursing the remaining balance. So they have assured the public and the relevant stakeholders that this would be done over this coming weekend. Do you understand that? Now, the IMF's public statement is serving as a diplomatic but firm reminder to the Nigerian authorities, subtly urging them to uphold their end of the agreement. Beg your pardon. They are subtly reminding them to uphold their end of bargain. That's the end of their own agreement, by making this declaration an open forum. The IMF is reinforcing transparency and accountability in the process, so as to ensure that the funds reach their intended recipients without unnecessary bureaucratic delays this time around. So this approach is as characteristics of international financial institutions, which often use public discourse as a tool to prompt action and also discourage complacency among governmental agencies, especially when it is observed that they are slowing down the pace at which progress is supposed to be meted out to the masses. It's a tactic, it's a strategy used by the IMF body to ensure that they prompt such government agency or governmental bodies into action. Now, beyond this immediate situation, the IMF has long played a critical role in Africa's economic landscape. And while opinions about their interventions vary, their overarching mission also remains clear. That is to provide financial assistance to stabilize economies and also support the vulnerable or overaching populations within a government body and a country as a nation. So the institution has positioned itself, that is the IMF now, as a global economic stabilizer who steps in to assist nations in times of fiscal distresses. And in this particular case, its involvement is not merely a procedural necessity. It is a lifeline for many Nigerians who rely on these funds for survival. So the IMF's vigilance in ensuring timely disbursement demonstrates to Nigerians, demonstrates their commitment to economic relief within this country on a global scale, reinforcing their role as guardians of financial integrity. Yes, that's what they do. But then, skepticism surrounding the IMF and other global financial bodies remains also prevalent, particularly in developing nations. So some critics have argued that such institutions wield excessive influence over national policies, often tying financial aid to stringent conditions. Nevertheless, in the present scenario that we are faced with right now, the IMF's oversight appears to be working in favor of the Nigerian people. It's ensuring that allocated funds are serving their intended purposes. And the organization's proactive stance right now is suggesting that it will not relent until the promised disbursement reaches the intended beneficiaries. So while delays in financial transactions of this magnitude are not uncommon, the pressing need for these funds cannot be overstated. For millions of Nigerians grappling with economic hardship, every moment of delay exacerbates their struggles. The assurance that remaining balance will be transferred by the weekend also offers a glimmer of hope. Yet, vigilance remains very crucial. The people must continue to hold their leaders accountable, ensuring that commitments made at both the national and international levels are honored without hesitation. In the end, while challenges persist, perseverance and oversight from both the IMF body and the Nigerian public would also likely yield positive results. The expectation remains that the government would follow through on its promise, allowing the disbursement to proceed without further obstacles. And as the saying goes, he who laughs last, laughs best. Nigerians can take solace in the fact that despite delays and uncertainties, their optimum resilience at a time like this and their demands for financial justice would ultimately prevail. It must prevail. So it is very crucial, it's very essential at this time to understand the position of the IMF in trying to see that the side of the bargain of Nigerian government, which was stricken off within the two parties, should not be rug pulled or dragged anymore. They've transferred some significant amount over time, but the remaining part, for the less privileged, they began to drag it. For what purpose? They began to drag it. They are staying hand on it. And I don't know. I don't know why are you a Nigerian? Because it appears like being a Nigerian citizen is a crime or is an offense. Why did you drop here? I think it was, I was listening to Untouchable yesterday. Some of you possibly might know Untouchable comedies, who had some accident of recent and then went to South Africa for some level of health checkup just because of his neck. And when he got there and he saw what goes on in that country, I don't think South Africa is as big as Nigeria. It's an African country. But he started talking from his emotions. Education is free. They're even paying you for certain things. You go to the hospital. You go there, you don't pay bills. According to what he says, he was expecting some humongous amount that would be billed him based on his neck checkup. So they never collected money from him. And once you become a citizen, things are just quite so free. But in Nigeria, you are a citizen and it is a crime. You will suffer the most. In fact, the fact that you are even a citizen is a crime in Nigeria. You see, a non-citizen will come here and intimidate you, and Nigerian government will clap for them. A non-citizen will beat a Nigerian and remove a Nigerian from work, and Nigerian government will back them up. What has bedeviled this nation? You can imagine. Nations that are not as well-to-do or big enough like the country, they are functioning well, they are doing enough. But come to Nigeria, the reverse is the case. The only portion that is left to be transferred so that the disbursement can take place, in essence, why are they dragging feet on it? They want to eat that one also. They want to eat it up. Thank God for IMF. Just wherever you are, say thank God for IMF. Thank God for it. It only has to be IMF. Else, these bad belly people, they are bad. Their races are bad. Their confidences are bad. Their lifestyle is bad. They don't want anything good for you. They don't. When they see you rise or something that should rise you up, they will oppose it. They are princes of Persia. They are dangerous people. That place, I don't know. What a worst people that are in governance. Transfer the remaining one. Does it have to take a foreign body having to tell you that your inhabitants, your countrymen are suffering? Do they have to tell you? If you have fatherly figure mindset in you, does it take a foreign person to tell you that your people are crying, your people are dying? They can't afford meager hospital bills. They can't pay their rent. They can't take their transport. They can't feed well. Does it take a foreign national to come and remind Nigerian government or to tell them that your citizens are impoverished? They are languishing in abject poverty. Does it take a foreign national to do that? What do you want to do with the rest of the fund? You want to eat it up. Wicked people. Wicked people. Dangerously wicked people. And that's the stance we have found ourselves. And you see, Nigerians are jetting out. They are almost in every part of the world. Go anywhere, you must see a Nigerian there. Their hardship has pushed them that far. And wherever they go to, the energy that they were putting into use here that was discredited or was not recognized is what they put to use in all the places where they run to. And you see them, they are doing well. Go to Canada, they are doing well. Go to China, they are doing well. Go to United States, they are doing well. Go to Turkey, they are everywhere. Dubai, you can see them everywhere. They are doing exceedingly, exorbitantly well. The stance, the appreciation here that is not meted out to them, they do the same out there and they appreciate them. You could imagine. Nigeria, what has happened to you? The leaders are bad. The lawmakers, their policies are for themselves. What do you want to do with the rest of the fund? Transfer it and let the poor rest. Let them face other things. Let them face other things. The one you ate yesterday, where is it? Don't you shit it out? Must you take your own and take what belongs to the poor at the same time? What has bedeviled this nation? So we just needed to do some clarifications concerning this. And that is why the IMF came out to explain. Transfer the rest of the fund so that the fund can be distributed. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So that statement by the IMF leader, he came out to explain in clear terms, but some are still not understanding what actually that statement, that phrase meant. That's why it was necessary for us to tell us that it is the cash backing of the remainder of the funds that would necessitate or gear up the disbursement, because it has to be complete and it should be done this weekend. Let's hope for the best and trust that God will do the best for us.